Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Let's tackle a product that gets a ton of buzz online and addresses one of the most frustrating, common issues women face recurring vaginal imbalance. We are talking about the Killer by Love Wellness. This product is marketed as the ultimate solution for restoring harmony. But it's not a probiotic, it uses a specific, powerful, science backed ingredient. At this premium price point, we have to ask, is this delivering real effective support or is it just more health hype? Let's dive into the honest truth. The promise behind the killer is to provide a fast and effective reset. The brand targets women who struggle with that uncomfortable feeling of imbalance, often associated with a higher pH, which can lead to common issues like yeast infections and bacterial vaginosis. Unlike simple probiotics, which work slowly to build up good bacteria, the killer is designed for a more immediate impact. The core message is that it is a natural, powerful solution that works quickly when you need it most, helping to restore that critical pH balance and stop the issue before it gets worse. Here's the part you need to understand. The main, active, and most important ingredient in the killer is boric acid. And this is where the hype ends and the real science begins. Boric acid isn't a new age wellness trend. It is a centuries old remedy that it is strongly supported by medical research, particularly for addressing recurrent yeast infections. How does it work? It is not a magic cure, but a chemical mechanism. Boric acid acts as a powerful antiseptic. It is extremely effective at creating an environment inside the vagina that is too acidic for the overgrowth of problematic organisms, specifically for candida strains that can cause most yeast infections and the anaerobic bacteria responsible for BV. It effectively creates a hostile environment for the bad guys. Based on the clinical data, boric acid suppositories, which is what the killer is, are generally considered the most effective non prescription treatment available for two specific common issues. First, recurrent yeast infections. For women who experience frequent yeast infections, especially those resistant to common over the counter treatments, boric acid is often recommended by doctors as a reliable way to break the cycle. Second, bacterial vaginosis. Studies show it is highly effective at normalizing the vaginal flora after antibiotic treatment for BV, or even as a primary treatment for mild cases. If you are dealing with a diagnosed case of recurrent yeast infection or BV, the killer contains the active ingredient that gynecologists routinely recommend. In this context, it delivers real, proven support. So, where does the hype factor come in? It is not in the effectiveness, but in the misuse. The killer is meant to be a short term, acute treatment, often used for 7 to 14 consecutive nights to clear up an existing issue. It is not a daily preventative or maintenance product. Using a powerful acidic treatment like this every single day can unnecessarily disrupt your natural, healthy flora. If you don't have an imbalance, you don't need the killer. You're paying a premium for a high powered tool designed for a specific job. So, is Love Wellness the killer real balance support or just hype? My final verdict is that it is proven and real support for acute imbalances. It is not hype because its key ingredient, boric acid, is supported by decades of clinical use while clearing up stubborn yeast infections and BV. It does exactly what it is designed to do. But remember, it is a tool for specific problems. Use it correctly as a treatment regimen, and you'll see the real results. If you're looking for daily pH maintenance, you're better off with a quality oral probiotic that contains Lactobacillus rhamnosus and other good strains or a more gentle vaginal probiotic.